Good morning, everyone. I'm getting a very late start today. I let myself sleep in, which felt amazing. It was much needed. And I just kind of like puttered around for a little bit. But I finally made it through my morning routine, and now it's time to do a little bit of a workout. So for anyone who's following along with Project Comeback, I am doing the modification that is for people that are less experienced or very deconditioned. So I'm actually repeating week 1 this week, but I definitely feel like I need to do this because, like I told you guys before, last time I jumped into exercise, I pushed it way too hard, way too fast, and it just ruined my progress. So I'm making a huge effort to really take it slow this time. Best workout buddy ever. Thanks for spotting me. Are you gonna lift the weight now? Think you can deadlift that? You know it's a good workout when your hair is just trying to escape off your head by the end. Just kidding. That's not a sign of a good workout. You know what I'm going to talk about in just a bit? Other things that aren't signs of good workouts that a lot of people commonly mistake as signs of good workouts, and how a good workout should actually make you feel. But first, I need food. Can I call myself a genius real quick? Like, this breakfast though, other than the fact that I have to hold it with an oven mitt, look at it. I decided to make my chocolate peanut butter protein waffle with bacon recipe, but in like cake form. So I just used the exact same recipe. I just put it in a cast iron skillet and baked it.
I guess before I call myself a genius, I should dig into this and see if I actually cooked it at the right temperature for the right amount of time, because there's a chance I either majorly overcooked it or it's still not done inside.
Choking on your food is not genius. Look at that texture. This is gluten-free. I don't know if I'd call this better than the waffles, because with the waffles you get so much more of that like crusty texture on the outside, so I think I do prefer the waffles, but this is still freaking amazing.
10 seconds later.
I ended up finishing it. Are we surprised? No. That was delicious. I am very happy I made that decision to make that. You may notice, or maybe not, I don't know if I've actually been showing this that much in my videos. I've been using a lot more protein powder than normal lately. You guys know that like my stance with protein powder and supplements in general is that supplements should be used supplementarily. Like, you don't need protein powder, you don't need a pre-workout, you don't need any of these things. You don't even need creatine, even though it is one of the best studied and safest supplements. It's actually proven to be very effective and might actually be very beneficial for most people, but you don't need it. And I personally prefer to just focus on getting my nutrition from more whole, unprocessed foods. And if I need to supplement with something to hit my goals, or just because like something's a little bit off and so I need to fill in some gaps, that's where I use supplements. But I've just been eating a lot of breakfast lately that just don't naturally have a lot of protein in them. Like the delicious chocolate frosty smoothie bowl. Oh my god, so freaking good. I've also like in the last few days just started to get cravings for oatmeal, which is super random. That hasn't happened in a while, but I just go through oatmeal phases. And then I've been having breakfast like I did today, where it's like a pancake mix and then I throw other things in it. And like all of those things don't naturally have protein in them, and I like to make sure I am getting a source of protein with my breakfast. And so I've just started using a lot more protein powder. And I do briefly want to touch on the protein powder that I have been using, because I think if there's something that you're including in your diet regularly that, you know, isn't a whole unprocessed food, in my opinion, like it's important to keep that as holistic and good for you as possible, because it's already somewhat processed. So like if you can have a processed food that's not as processed as some other processed foods, you're gonna be doing a little bit better. And right now, my absolute favorite protein is the Four Sigmatic protein. Like hands down, cannot say enough good things about this. Not only does it taste amazing, especially when you put it in chocolate waffles and pancakes and chocolate smoothie bowls, but it also, like, for a vegan protein, it's one of the best tasting vegan proteins out there. Like, not gonna lie, it still tastes like a vegan protein. Like, no vegan protein is gonna taste as good as whey protein, but some vegan proteins taste like dirt. This does not taste like dirt. My favorite thing about it is that it's made with very, very clean ingredients. The protein base in it is just pea, hemp, chia, pumpkin, and coconut, which is also important that it has a lot of different sources, because plant-based proteins are not complete proteins. So if you have a wider variety of sources of protein, then you get more of the different amino acids. And then it doesn't have any gums, any fillers, any lecithins, any artificial sweeteners, artificial flavors, or even natural flavors where you don't really know where the natural flavors are coming from. The peanut flavor in this is literally peanut flour, not like natural peanut flavor, whatever that means. It's sweetened with palm sugar, yacon juice powder, and monk fruit, and then the only other ingredient other than a whole list of adaptogens that are amazing is salt. If I'm gonna be putting something extra, like a supplement, into my body, I want to make sure that it still aligns with my beliefs in nutrition and what I know is going to make me feel good about what I'm putting in my body, and also just make my body feel good in general. And this ticks literally all of my boxes. Like, I have never stumbled across a protein this in line with what I try to do with my nutrition. So regardless as to whether you take protein powder every day just to help you reach your protein goals, or if you just want to have it on hand to have as a supplement if something happens in your day and you just can't eat what you were planning on eating, or can't get in the amount of protein that you were hoping to get in, I highly, highly, highly recommend the Four Sigmatic protein. There's absolutely nothing that compares to it as far as quality goes. And as always, if you do want to check it out, I have a discount code. If you use the code FitAndNerdy, you will get yourself 15% off your order. I will link it down in the description box below. Make sure you go check it out. Give it a try. It's amazing. And you can bake it into the most delicious chocolate, peanut butter, pancake, waffle things. I don't even know what to call.
Skillet pancake?
Guys, I'm so excited. I literally just got this package in the mail. I've been waiting for it for like a week. Hasn't even been that long. I'm just really excited. I like just found out about House of CB. I don't know if I think they're a big brand. I don't know if it's weird that I haven't heard of them before, but I ordered a few things, including a few swimsuits. So I figured I would do the tiniest swimsuit haul and try on for you guys. My tiniest, I mean, I literally got 2 swimsuits. It's the same suit, just in different colors, but I'm really excited about it. It's so pretty. So this is swimsuit number 1. It's a beautiful like floral print on this blue. It feels like a really nice material too. I like basically exclusively buy swimsuits at Target, which they're cheap, which is great, but they also kind of feel cheap. I kind of wanted a swimsuit that just didn't feel cheap, and this feels really nice. It's underwire. There's no padding in it, which I was not expecting, so we'll see how that goes. And then I basically got the exact same thing, just in white. Actually, the pattern is a little bit different. I didn't realize that. I thought it was literally the same pattern. This one has bigger flowers, and this one just has little pink flowers on it. All right, are you ready for swimsuit number 1? I am such a big fan of this. I love the color, I love the pattern, I love the shape. I feel like it's very flattering. The fabric is like so soft. The fact that there's no padding in there is not a big deal at all. I feel like I could live in this swimsuit. Like,
It's that comfortable. For reference, in case anyone wants to get the suit, the top is an extra small, the bottom is a small. No surprise, swimsuit number 2 looks basically the same, just in white, but I still love it. I did get these bottoms in an extra small, which I probably could have sized up on, not gonna lie. But since gaining a smidge of weight, a small probably would have been the better option. I'd probably try to exchange it, but I think they're sold out of this already, at least for now, so I'd have to wait until they restock it. But either way, I love it. It looked okay in the mirror, and now I look at it in the camera. My bun is like as big as my head. It looks dumb on camera. Can't. Struggles. See, I feel like it looks okay in the mirror. I was gonna say that the power of curly hair is to have a bun as big as your head. Either way, it's kind of funny because of how big it is. My big bun and I are out for a walk. It's a very gloomy, sad day today. Like kind of chilly, shorts, and I'm just hoping that I warm up as I walk, which I'm sure I will, unless it gets windier, then I'm just gonna be very sad and cold. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, messy hair is not an indicator of a good workout, but here's another thing that's not an indicator of a good workout that I see people getting confused about all of the time. And if you've been following me for a while, you've heard me talk about this before, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I got a lot of new people around. Just want to make sure everyone gets the memo. Soreness is not an indicator of a good workout. And the reason I want to talk about this is that I still see people asking questions all of the time, like, I'm not getting sore after my workouts. What am I doing wrong? Or like, I was getting really sore at the beginning and now I'm not getting sore anymore. What should I change? And I just want to make it abundantly clear that soreness and the effectiveness of the workout are not correlated. In fact, if you are constantly sore after your workouts for weeks on end, you are more than likely hurting your progress. When you first start a program, soreness is an indicator that it's just something new. But if you've been doing it for a while, it's an indicator that you are not recovering efficiently enough to recover from your entire workout. When you're in the gym, when you're doing a workout, you're actually breaking down your muscle. It's only after the workout, when you're resting, eating, that your body can recover, repair the muscle, make you stronger, increase muscle mass, etc. And so if you do more damage during your workout than your body can recover from before your next workout, that's going to lead to soreness, and it's also going to lead to your body not getting 100% of the recovery. This is why it's usually a pretty bad idea to actually go like balls to the wall, all out effort on all of your workouts. The only time you should be working at like near max capacity is if you're doing a HIIT workout. But if you're doing resistance training, let's take hypertrophy for an example, you should be working closer to like 70% of your maximum capacity. This is gonna mean lifting weights where you can lift in the appropriate rep range and maybe do 1 or 2 extra reps, but you don't do those extra reps. You should finish your workout feeling like you could have done like 20 to 30% more than you actually did. And here's another perspective to put it into. HIIT workouts, you should be going like all out. You should be, during your working intervals, you should be working at like 95% capacity. But here's the thing. HIIT has a very different purpose and end goal than hypertrophy training or strength training in general. So if you're trying to achieve 2 different goals, why would you be using the same intensity? With HIIT, you probably should feel dead by the end of the workout, but strength training is not HIIT. So you shouldn't have the goal of getting the same feeling out of it, getting the same results out of it. If you treat resistance training the same way you're treating HIIT, you're not gonna be able to maximize the benefits of resistance training. If you wanna get the benefits of HIIT, you should just do HIIT. So soreness is not an indicator of a good workout. When you leave the gym after a workout, you should feel good. You should feel like you have energy. You should be excited to go back. You shouldn't feel like you're dead and like you're dreading your next workout. Tangentially, I got a question about this in my last Saturday Q&A, so I figured I would just throw this in there. Sweating is also not an indicator of increased fat loss. Like, how much you sweat has nothing to do with how much fat you're gonna lose. You could go into a sauna, not burn any calories other than what's required for your body to heat its internal core temperature, and sweat a ton. That's not gonna mean you're losing more fat in the sauna than if you did a really good workout in very cold temperatures where you're not sweating as much. This is why things like sweet sweat are so dumb, because all they do is make you sweat more.
And sweating more doesn't increase fat loss, especially in targeted areas. All it does is decrease your water weight.
For dinner, I'm making a taco bowl. I made this last night. I already have some rice and ground chicken prep. This is just ground chicken with the Siete taco seasoning. I kept it just so that I could show you guys. I used this, just mix most of it in with some ground chicken, and it's absolutely delicious. Highly recommend. I also cooked this rice in a little bit of bone broth just for some extra nutrients. I'm gonna mix that in with a bed of kale and romaine, some black beans, half an avocado. Probably going to use a little bit more guacamole just to get more avocado in there. Then I have some salsa. And for cheese, I got this truffle fluff cashew cheese at the farmer's market. It's so freaking good. So it's kind of like a stand-in for cheese, but also sour cream. I hate sour cream, but like this stuff is really good. I forgot this last night, almost forgot it again. Gonna do a little squeeze of lime. And we have the final product. It looks absolutely delicious. I'm so excited to mix this up and eat it. And I poured myself a little ginger kombucha on the side too.
So my original plan was actually to roast some Brussels sprouts to have on the side of my dinner, but as you can see, A, my dinner is ginormous already, and B, I ate breakfast way too late, and I'm honestly like not very hungry, which looking at this bowl means I might not finish it, but again, knowing me, I'm gonna eat this whole thing. But I definitely would not be able to finish this plus a side of Brussels sprouts. Just usually if I have a breakfast that is devoid of vegetables, I try to make sure I get more vegetables in later, but this is already like a giant bowl of kale, so I think we're good enough. I cannot for the life of me find my blue blocking glasses, and honestly it's kind of bumming me out, but thankfully I have like candles all over my room, so I think in just a bit I'm just gonna shut off the lights and go by like candlelight slash Himalayan salt lamp. Before I do so, I need some dessert. I was originally planning on making a cookie because I recently bought this like cookie mix. They just add a little bit of coconut oil and water to, so you can make like a single serving cookie, which I've been loving doing lately, but I'm just kind of like over it. I just feel like I've eaten a lot in a very short amount of time, and so I have no desire to have a cookie right now. So instead, I'm just gonna have a little chocolate. This is the Buttermilk Lion's Mane from my chocolate guy, Nib and Stone. Comment down below if you're one of the lucky like 40 people that got their hands on one of these bars. I posted it on my Instagram when it went live, and it sold out within like very quickly. This is the best chocolate ever. So I'm probably gonna eat like half this bar. And maybe I'll make some tea. I don't know. I'll let you know. I did make a cup of tea. I have my Organic India Tulsi Sleep Tea. Mostly made this because I took my CBD and I wanted to take my ashwagandha and magnesium, and I needed something to drink with it and I didn't have any water, so I was like, tea sounds good. But after this, that will be it for me for the night. I think I'm gonna sign off because I am very, very sleepy. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope maybe it helped you shift your perspective on intensity of exercise and whether or not you need to be sore after your workout. Leave a comment down below and let me know whether or not you enjoy being sore, because I know some people enjoy being sore even if they know that they're not supposed to be sore all the time. They enjoy that feeling, and some people hate that feeling. Let me know which camp you're in. Personally, I sometimes like to be sore, like occasionally. I would definitely not want to always be sore though. That would just not be fun. Make sure you check out the Four Sigmatic protein. Again, link in the description. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up because it really does support me and my channel. Please share it with your friends, your family, your neighbors. If you want to see more content from me all about health and fitness, you can check it out over here. To see future videos from me all about health and fitness, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell so you get notified when I post a video, and I will see you very soon. Bye.